Morning everybody, how are we all doing? Hope you are all well. Good to see you all. Yeah, just doing something a bit different. Didn't fancy work today, so I decided to take a day off and do some racing, get more accustomed to our GT4 that we've been racing so far this season. Really enjoying the challenge of the GT4s. It's good fun. What's not good fun is the video that will come out today later, which was our sports car challenge attempt last night. Spoiler alert, I had a first, but it wasn't a good first. First in iRacing, but it wasn't a good first, and I'll leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I was just literally like, I was like, you know what, walking the dog this morning, I was like, you know what, I want a day off, do some GT4 racing. So hopefully we'll get, because there is a scheduled update at 1 o'clock UK time. I think it's 1 o'clock. Hopefully it's 1 o'clock. So the plan is to get a GT4 challenge, sports car challenge, and then another GT4 challenge in there as well. So yes, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just jump into a quick practice session because the actual session won't be up just yet. It's not going to be up for another 9 minutes or so. So plenty of time to practice and warm up this morning. I can hear myself. Where can I hear myself from? I can hear myself. I don't know where from. Also, yeah, annoyingly, I've done an OBS update today and it's broken my Steam Deck with my OBS. So I've got to go back to like old school way of changing scenes and everything. But I'm just going to go out and grab my coffee.
Potter, radio check.
And then we'll jump into a few laps. Just remember to manually unmute my mic and stuff. Might help if I plugged my wheel in as well. Usually helps. How's everybody doing today though? Hope you are all well this what is a very sunny Thursday here in Lincolnshire. Very sunny indeed. Nice to see the sun back. Voice chat. I don't believe I have a button to mute. It should be that one. Keybinds. Gotta have a headlight flash button, haven't you? I'm so lonely. Nobody else here out on track with us. That's fine. So let's check everything looks okay on OBS. Yes. Looks good. Right, let's do a couple of warm-up laps.
Speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
This track just seemingly has very little grip, even when the tyres are warmed up. It's always trying to kill you, I found, from driving it yesterday. But yeah, I've got quite used to the track, to be fair. So I've never driven it, only driven this in a GT3 before. It's too hot. Yeah, I don't know if it's just here or if it's just the car in general, but I really need to try and build a bit of like throttle confidence almost with this car. So tentative when it comes to applying the throttle. It's still cold. All that debris on the track, honestly.
Quickest overall.
Oh, too eager on the steering. Yeah, hit the TC and threw me out.
Okay, Nick, you need to watch these track limits.
Struggled to get that corner consistently right. I seemingly either take not enough turning and go out wide, or I take too much.
Sector
Not
1
bad,
time
sir.
is good. The leader has just done a 1:33.19.
Ended too late there.
The guy behind has just done a 1:34.29.
A bad lap. Yeah.
We need to watch the track limits. Your quickest overall.
It's always on the limit as to how much you can cut on that right-hander after the chicane. Race session starts at past, Damien. Yeah, GT4's at past on the odd hours, the sports car challenges on the even hours. Sign up for the race, and then 9:33 start coughing and spluttering and say you're really going to have to go because you're feeling sick, just in time to jump into the quali session,
Just
right?
done a 1:32.13. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
You can do both.
P2, that puts you 1.2 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 is 0.41 off the pace. leader's just done a 131.67.
Go off.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
It's hanging back on the throttle there. Still don't feel I think I'm like doing something right in that penultimate corner, because
Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
when I've been in a couple of races, I think was it the GT4 race? No, maybe in the second GT4 race I did that I didn't record actually. There was a Porsche behind me. He got so much drive and like seemed like so much traction out of that penultimate corner. I know the Porsche might be different to the BMW, but it just feels like
Sector 1 is
I'm doing something wrong.
off the pace.
So I just really struggled to get the power down without lighting everything up and losing the back end.
The leader's just done a 131.61. You're now 1.5 off the leader's pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 3.
I wonder if in turn 2 I just sort of let the car roll round the corner. I might try to see if I can just put a little bit of like a 1% brake or something on, just to see if I can rotate the car any better there.
Sector 2's 0.2 off the pace.
Or just see there as I came out of the penultimate corner. Back end just wants to get away from me.
You're currently 1.5 off the pace. All right, Nick, you've used half your fuel. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Didn't really feel any different that time. Time-wise, it was about the same. I just abandoned in the middle of the track, as you do.
P2, you're now 1.4 seconds off the leader's pace. That lap was a 1:33.00.
Too much.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Right, we'll do one more and then we'll jump over to the actual race session.
P3, you're currently 2.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
Ha! Well, I know you're tend to be in you'll be in higher splits, Mark, but GT4 behaviour is
behind has just done a 1:32.87.
something.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace.
How you getting on with the TCR anyway, Mark?
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yeah, I was
That puts you 2.3
Also,
seconds off the pace. That lap time was
disappointed,
1:33.91.
disheartened. I don't know what the right word is, but we're doing the TCR in I can't talk. Doing the TCR in the Nords. I was really excited for it, but yeah, no, I found it's like really hit and miss. Just some days I find like I've got good pace. Other days I'm nowhere near. It's a bit of a, I don't know. I found it a bit of a frustrating game. I'm a bit disappointed. Is disappointed the right word? I'm disappointed, but I was like really looking forward to like racing TCRs, and I don't know if it was just because it was the summer as well, but I just lost a bit of motivation really to like finish the season out in the TCR Challenge Series last season. So yeah, still driving it in a couple of TCR leagues. Still racing in LOA, although I missed the race this week, and signed up for the next season of SRL as well. I don't know what I'm going to do though after this season of SRL, because the guys in that league are like ridiculously fast, and it's just I don't mind being at the back, just driving around and doing laps and stuff, but yeah, I'm nowhere at the pace. Yeah, I don't know if it maybe needs more cars, like a few more of the TCRs. Maybe it needs a refresh. I don't know. Don't know what the answer is. I mean, the new season of SRL, like the next season starts in a couple of weeks. There's a ridiculous number of people registered. So I mean, there is popularity for TCRs. People still like it and like driving TCRs. Just for whatever reason. But I don't know if it'll change anything, but the way they're running SRL this season is they're actually going to mirror some of the official season series as well. So I don't know, maybe practice time is a factor for a lot of people. I know it is for me when I want to race other things. Oh, okay. I don't know. I did think TCRs would be a bit more popular than they actually are. But yeah, it's what it is. So I've always been a massive fan of the Civic driving TCRs in general. So I don't know, just the fact that I didn't get the same buzz and the same high from doing it was a bit disappointing for me. But we definitely had positive experience out of the TCRs this season, this year. Sorry. Two seconds, guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I say I've definitely had positive experiences out of the TCRs this year with running the Nürburgring Endurance Championship in TCRs. It's really kind of got me hooked on the Nürburgring as well. But I think next year, I do want to run it again, but I think we'll probably be looking more at a GT4, which is why I kind of wanted to scope it out this season with the new refresh and the new update. So yeah, I think finish the last two races of the Nürburgring, and then we'll be looking at What's my address? That's on there. Yeah, then we'll be looking at GT4's next season in the Nürburgring Endurance Championship. So I definitely want to run it again. Had great fun with it this year. Right, I just want to change my standings. Where are my standings? I want to change. I want to show other features. Multiclass. Badges. That's what I want. Badges. Which will be helpful because then you guys will be able to actually see don't want those ones. Yeah, then you guys will be able to see what people are driving on the relatives and the bits and pieces. I don't see any of that because I don't have those overlays on my screen. I just use the iRacing ones. What have we got so far? 45 drivers so far signed up. So it might just be 2 splits.
Pit exit looks clear.
Are you not running the, I presume you're not running the PCC this season, Mark? Are there production car endurance, whatever it's called? I don't think I've seen video last week from you running it. Ah, you will. Sorry, that's what I meant, the PEC. I couldn't remember what the series was called. Bit of a random question, Mark, about the way you do things on your channel. Do you do private streams and then make them public afterwards? Because I never see, like, I very rarely see notifications for your streams. I just, like, wake up the next day on my subscription feed and see that you've sort of streamed. I never get notifications, so I don't know, do you just sort of like do private streams and make them public afterwards?
P3.
Yeah. I totally get it. I mean, I used to do that all the time on my main channel when I was doing like long let's plays of games. I would always, well, I would stream on Twitch. I started streaming on Twitch, but then I would just literally chop it up and then just leave it as is, upload it to YouTube. I didn't used to have the time to do a lot of editing. All my gaming time was sort of taken up by actual gaming. It wasn't gaming, I was DJing. If I wasn't DJing, I was doing photography, and yeah, wow. I used to just stream 3 nights a week and not give myself time to do anything else, and then it just got such a burden. Yeah, no, it's fine. Got to do what works for you at the end of the day. Life be busy. So I thought that's what you did. Try carrying it out there on the left. I've done that thing I did before in the race yesterday. He's in the pits. No, he's not in the pits. He just massively got it wrong. I don't know where he's going. Maybe needs to learn the track layout a little bit. Wait a minute, Marlo. I'll let you in a minute, mate. Give me a second, mate.
P3, you've just done a 134.09.
Time to go racing, I think. Come on, mate. Come on. Good boy. Right, just waiting for green light on the session. Here we go. I would think probably 3 splits, but we'll probably be towards the top in this one. Which will mean we'll be back towards the back on paper, which isn't always a bad thing. Our days in the dizzy heights of the 2K have already been scuppered, so yeah, we're on a road to recovery.
Checkered flag, P4.
Let's have a look, and yes, car 20th out of 24. So, oh, excuse me, yeah, just be doing what we can do. Keep the brake bias at 55 just to see
If it takes it, it's clear.
what difference that makes.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 29 Celsius. Where's the Michelin Pilot race this week, Mark? All right, let's go and head out to qualify. Once it lets us. Okay, Nick, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Oh, okay.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
I don't know what it's going to be like in higher splits, but I think both the races I've done in the GT4 challenge so far this week has had crashes in the final corner before we've even gone green with the GT4s, so I don't know if just like a sprint race mentality of people, or if people just literally getting it completely wrong. Turn 2's been a bit of a bottleneck on a couple of occasions. People spinning. I think it's just like I said at the start of the stream, it's a very low grip track. Yeah. I saw the video Jimmy Broadbent put out a few weeks ago actually about his experience with the Indy 6 hour, and he just, within like 10 minutes, there was just like so much carnage because people are just, I don't know, I do worry about the standards of racing on iRacing over like the recent months. I do feel like it's declining. There's a lot more people who are just sort of being a bit too aggressive and treating it a bit too much like an arcade racer, and unfortunately it filters through into the long events as well, not just the short sprint races.
Just done 130.81.
And it's sad to say, but that's why I often think, you know, should I start from the back? Should I go from the pit lane? And you shouldn't really have to have that mentality, but
you're a second off the pace in sector 3. The guy ahead's lap time is 1:33.46.
sometimes you just have to think about survival as opposed to performance, and it's sad when it comes down to that. Maybe one too many Max Verstappens in the world these days. Or maybe it's just me being me and I'm just not a overly aggressive person when it comes to racing. And I need to toughen up a bit and get a bit more elbows out.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Error, 1:30.46.
That was a good second lap. .32.9.
P16.
Not my quickest, but we're above the door number at the minute, which is the main thing. Let's see if we can... no problem about racing this sort of time of day as well. There's a lot of people in... we're down to P18. A lot of people in Australia racing, so ping's going to be... or could be quite an issue with this one. So we just have to try and give people a bit more of a wider berth. Where's the what server are we on actually? Does it tell you with the server anymore? I guess it doesn't. There should be somewhere it told you like what server you was racing on. But seemingly must be an American server. Looking at the pings, all the American guys have got green pings and everybody else is in orange. Some very high pings in here. So, welcome in, Damien. Top split, qualifier, we're currently P19, car 20. But as I was just sort of saying, I feel like I'm just going to have to be very wary with this one because of the people who are racing and the pings and things. be an interesting one. But so no, I'm sort of not at the sharp end, at least. 2.5 seconds off the fastest lap by Adrian. I can't see my standings when I'm not in the car, can I? I just want to see what iRacing Adrian was. But yeah, we'll just try and keep out of trouble. We've only got 5 guys behind us who can get their elbows out and get argy-bargy, so... And they're typically going slower unless they're just sandbagging, of course. There's only 1 car behind that's on paper is slower than my iRate or lower than my iRating. So, yeah, expect them maybe just to come streaming past, but we'll see. We will see how it goes.
That's the end of the session, P19.
Okay, so Adrian is 6K. 6.3K.
90 seconds.
Well, 1.97.
Good morning.
But yeah, like I said, only got a couple of cars behind us, so eyes forward and try and avoid and dodge the carnage in front, because I'm sure there'll be carnage in front. So I was just saying there, in the qualifying session, I don't think I've had a race yet
60 seconds.
where people aren't losing it out the final corner onto the start-finish straight before the race even started. So yeah, just be smart. Try and be smart, or smarter than I was in the last one yesterday. Be wary of the cold tyres. See what we can do. Anything above P20 will be a bonus.
30 seconds.
I sat in the pits for ages last night, actually, and I was like just listening to the music. I didn't realise there was so much music played in iRacing around some of these tracks.
Car number 20. Okay, Nick, we might struggle today. A decent finish will be around P19.
That's what I was saying, Jim. To be fair. Go on, Charlie.
Rolling start.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Follow Clark in the right lane. Safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour. You need to catch up to Clark.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you very much. Very good. Coming into the first race of the day here in the GT4 Challenge. The only problem being, like here I said, obviously we've not got a lot of threat from behind, only having a couple of cars behind us, but the issue is when this goes green, we're going to be kind of in the penultimate corner, so it's just quite difficult to get the power down early. Thanks, Damien. Get plenty of heat into those brakes. Following yours and Mark's as a suit in this one, Damien. Actually, with my watch, I've put it into like an other activity mode. Just interested to see what my I'm going to do it for a little bit. Just interested to see what my actual like cardio output and things is during a race. Thanks, Melv. Normally where people go green.
Catch up to Clark.
No. They're holding us, that's good.
Okay, Nick, here we go. Don't fuck this up. Go, go, go.
Yeah, it was really good of the leader actually. It sort of avoids that whole clusterfuck in the final corner that I've been seeing. Oh, someone's in the wall behind.
Hold your line. Clear left. On your left.
There's an incident in. So you think it might be
Oh
Sutherland?
my god, I'm so
Hold your
sorry.
line. Hold your line.
Do you want to leave me some
Absolutely.
space or?
Still there. Clear left.
There's an incident in. Turn 4. It looks like Hamich. The guy ahead is Roberts. Car number 6. And their rating is 2.9. Fucking excellent.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold
The
your
number
line.
2's in a rush there to get back through the pack, isn't he?
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that though, unfortunately, with the
Car right.
Apple Watch, Damien,
Still
unfortunately.
there. Clear right.
Incident in. Turn 1. It looks like it's
I got
Adams.
4x for that? Wow,
There's an
okay.
incident in. Turn 2. It looks like Hamich.
Well, I saw that guy absolutely sending it down the inside.
Okay, Nick. The next car is sketchy. Sutherland. Car number 2. D license. And their rating is 5.6. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
So I think there was another case there in that turn 1 there of the number 2 just maybe a bit butthurt. Maybe he's lost a few places on that first lap and just been a bit overly aggressive. Trying to get through a bit too quickly.
The leader has just done a 130.84.
Ah, at the moment. Really? D-license at that rating.
Time was 1:35.
Is he going for it?
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Fucking hell, defend these positions.
Been a bit ragged at the minute.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
I know where to go. Mustangs seem like they've got quite a bit of power here.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Alright, Nick. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Maybe it wasn't the number 2. Maybe it was the number 4, was it?
15 minutes remaining.
Unless the number
15
4 and the
minutes
number
to
2
go.
have got the same
P19.
livery. Right, back where we started.
The car in front of us is Malcolm. Car number 4, B license, and their rating is 3.8.
Don't think the BMW is actually the right car here. Everyone else just seems to have more confidence and more pace through the corners. Don't know.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
We're a bit deep. They're going 3 wide behind though, which has kind of helped me a bit.
You've just done a 1:33.00. Okay, Nick, the next car is Wood, car number 13, and their rating is 2.3. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Clark.
Oh,
Incident in turn 7. We think it might be Moody. Yellow flag.
is that our car again? The green
Car
Porsche.
ahead is Clark, car number 22, B license.
Well, that was exciting.
So we make a note of what lap that was because the replays don't work very well here, so...
P17. The
Thank
lap
you.
time was 1:33.35. Sector 2's a second off the pace.
just got the power down there just to save the car. I felt it going.
All right, Nick. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. He's faster than you, entering turn 6. That was a 1:33.04.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
Left side. Clear left.
Ah, you had a great run, mate.
On your right.
If you get caught there, you get absolutely
Clear
swallowed
right.
up.
Incident in turn 3. We think it might be Moody. The car ahead is Taylor, car number 11, B license, and their rating is 2.4.
Hey Neil, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Okay, Nick, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel for P20.
Even after all of what's happened, we're still down a place now on where we started. Bunching up a bit in front.
That was a 1:33.28. You're a second off the pace in sector 1. Okay, Nick, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. The track temperature's rising. It's now 31 Celsius.
So I think it's the final corner that's really hurting me. Just not being able to get the power down early enough in this car.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, Nick. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Have it. Nice one. The car in front is Fabio, car number 8, and their rating is 2.6. You've got half your fuel left.
Thank you. Yeah, good. I'm having the worst race of my life, so I'm not gonna fuck with other people's races. Well, I appreciate it.
Have another go into turn 1, is he?
P19. That last lap was a 1:33.00. Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Back end's getting all sorts of squirrely.
There's an incident in turn 14. It looks like it's Newman.
Is it really necessary to brake test there? My god, yeah. People just can't lose in this game.
Oh, Yannick, have you got yourself in trouble again, mate?
On your right.
To let it go.
Clear right.
Back end was all out there.
Cut warning.
Could not
Keep it
get the
tidy,
power
please,
down.
Nick.
Not to worry. Regroup.
P20.
Hit the traction control and the exit the port penultimate corner,
The next car is Taylor.
which is
car
what
number
really
11. B license.
messed up that
The
entire
rating is
section.
2.4. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
That was dicey. Just cannot get a good exit in this car at that final
The lap
corner.
time was at 1:33.76. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Van der Morel. Yellow flag.
Really need to try and get close here to Wayne if I want to have a go on this final lap.
P19, one more lap to go. That lap was a 1:33.44.
Not really close enough though. It has to be an audacious dive bomb.
Gap to Taylor ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Not going to have enough though. So, finish where we started. One above our door number P19.
That was fun. I ain't driven these in ages.
P19, well done mate, good
Guys,
finish.
I'm really sorry for my mistake.
That's the end of the session.
At the start in turn 1, I don't know why I braked so late.
Good racing, Wayne. Good racing, mate. Right, let's go and take a look at a couple of moments there. First of all, I want to see lap 2, actually. Lap 2 is going to be quite a funny one as well, isn't it? Into turn 1 on lap 2.
Yeah, I'll have to apologise for my turn 2.
Let's just move that. Right, let's go to lap 2. Was it? I'm sure it was this lap. Who's behind us? Was it this one? Where somebody just came steaming down the inside. Yep. That was a big... I can't believe I got 4x from that. That gave me a 4x. I mean, that's sort of like how bad the netcode is, I suppose. But, yeah, we was nowhere near the car. But it is what it is. Indeed, Damien, it does beat being at work. And then lap 5. Wasn't it lap 5? Was this big wreck in front of us? Oh no, it was on the, it's further along, isn't it? It was on the back straight, if I remember. Yeah, it's all kicking off up there. So let's go ahead a few cars. So number 4 car. Not really sure what he's trying to do there. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, there's not a car. Realistically, there's not a car's width of space there. And I know, I think track limits here though isn't it the dashed line down here? I know you can use a lot of this, or you can when you come off the corner. I don't know about how far down here, but you can use quite a bit of this runoff area as part of the racetrack normally. But typically, you're trying to keep it in the white lines, but I don't know. I've had it happen to me before where I've sort of moved over and I've just left like a smidgen of space, and that's all that some people need to think they're entitled to it. But yeah, I mean, the 24 is, I mean, the 4's a bit weavy. The 24's straight line there, and then he seemingly, I was going to say seemingly tries to shut the door. I don't think he does. I think he's just caught here by the 4. And yeah, that I don't know, that looked a bit more horrific when it was on the onboard, didn't it? Didn't look as dramatic. there. So anyway, let's go and check a look at the results. Wow, we double red. Did we lose 0.2 for that? Okay. Anyway, double red, lose 0.2 on a safety rating, 4.72, and 35 iRating takes to 1,941. Our fastest lap of the race was a 32.9. Fastest lap of the race by Adrian was a 37. So, yeah, 2.2 seconds faster than what we were able to do. Yeah, overall, it was an okay race. I don't think I did a lot wrong. The thing that hurt us the most was when we actually went down to P20 the first time, before having that battle with Wayne, where we just sort of got pinched on the inside and we had nowhere to go because of the sausage curve. We had to really slow. And like I said at the time, I feel like if you get caught there, you get pinched on that inside, then you're just going to absolutely hemorrhage loads of places, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And that's racing. So let's go and sign up now for the sports car challenge. Because if GT4s weren't carnage enough, we're going to add in LMP3s as well. So I'm just going to walk away real quickly to go and refill my coffee and get a quick snack. So I will be back in a mo.
The leader's just done a 131.84.
I want savage everybody. Hey, hello everybody. Hello. Yes. Yes. For anybody that's interested, my stats for that session. Where'd it go? My average heart rate was 89, which is, that seems pretty high. It ranged from 72 to 112. So, yeah, there were moments there where my heart rate definitely spiked. It says woof woof. It does. It does. Or maybe that was Janet. Maybe Janet's taken over the keyboard. Yes. Oh. Weirdly, I was sat in the pits for reasons you'll find out later for a long amount of time, listening to these cars go past yesterday. The LMP3s, they sound terrible when they go past you. They really just sound really... They just kind of sound like tinny. Everybody, I don't know. Is that the right word? That was GT4. Listen to GT4. Sounds decent. Now listen to this LMP3 as it goes past. It just seems... It sounds like a really slow car to me as it goes past. Yeah, I was planning on staying with the BMW Neil, so... Yeah, it'll probably put me at disadvantage at some tracks. Like this one. Just... seemingly just can't get the power down in some places around here with the BMW. But no, I want to get comfortable with the BMW. And maybe try the McLaren. Yes, I did. I talked about that on the grid, actually, Melv. Here we go, look. And then my pit mechanic's just like, excuse me, let's get on with some racing, please. So we've got 42 drivers registered at the minute, so I think that's going to split into 2 races. I think we had...
The leader has just done a 131.30.
I don't know, actually. I think we had, like... Was it... No, I think it was 34 drivers last night in the race that I attempted last night. Yeah, I saw, I've seen quite a few Mercs around here, to be fair. The Merc does look quite, like a good car to have around here. I mean, I don't know anything about GT4s. Obviously, end goal is next year to be doing the Endurance Championship in GT4 as opposed to TCR. So that sort of ruled the Mustang out for me.
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
That, and I didn't want to just use the Meta.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
The leader has just done a 131.21.
Wait, orange car and guy with Jensen in his name? Lemon Smurf account?
Car right. Clear right.
Yeah, I didn't want to go Mustang though, because I just didn't want to be... I felt like it was going to be the car that everybody would be using this season. So, kind of didn't just want to be the sheep. And plus we're like trying to get used to GT4s and getting comfortable with the car for the NEC next year. Mustang's not going to be one that I can use at the ring, so kind of limits you to one of the four. I bought the McLaren, but obviously I can't use the McLaren at the ring. But last week when I was doing some testing at Charlotte, I don't know, the McLaren felt a bit too light on the steering. The BMW just, to me, felt a lot more predictable to me. I knew what I could do with it. The McLaren was just a bit, I don't know, the front, something with the front end, and it might just be a setup thing. I mean, here I'm just running the endurance setup.
Okay, Nick, there's a faster car approaching.
On your right. Clear right.
Bet all the setup shops have been busy making brand new setups for this season.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Right side. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
I wanted to take the racing line there, but
Sector
MP3
3 is
said no.
3.1 seconds off the pace.
Oh man, I keep messing up out that corner. I don't know why. I probably do know why. I'm probably
1 seconds off the
going
pace.
too early on the throttle. Why is he flashing me?
9. Sector 3 is 1.1, off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 134.66. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace.
Going for a move. I thought it was. He keeps flashing me.
Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace.
Don't know what he wants me to do.
On your left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Sit behind him and flash him.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 134.23.
What was that rejoin, mate? Honestly.
Mind these track limits, please, Nick. You'll need to give back the time gained.
Okay, this one could be interesting. I didn't know what he was doing though, to be fair, for a start, because the other guy was seemingly just rolling across the track. So I wasn't really sure whether or not he was doing the same or what was going on. Alright, let's head over to the race session. This one is half an hour as opposed to 20 minutes. Previous GT4 challenge. And of course we've got the extra danger of the LMP3s as well to worry about.
Checkered flags out, P11.
Okay, so once again looks like we're top split. And down towards the bottom of the run-in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 GT4s. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 LMP3. So similar sort of counts to what we had last night's race.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius. The pit exit's clear.
Must be a bump mid-corner that can really unsettle the car. So getting a bit of oversteer in that corner. I wonder if I'm just steering too much into the corner. Now that we're on an open setup here. It's got a bit more rotation, don't need as much steering angle possibly. Anyway, let's head down and go into quali. Let's just tweak the fuel level a bit. This gives us a bit of a fighting chance. What we're using, 2 litres a lap, 7 should be fine. Right, let's go quali.
We have 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
I'm using Race Labs OP Sim Racing. Although it's mainly just for you guys, I use the black box in iRacing. The only Race Labs ones I have open is fuel calculator and the weather. There's both a free and a subscription. The free one, it's okay. You just don't get all of the features included in it. There's not as many customizable options, but yeah, Race Labs is free to use. There is a free version. And it costs €5 a month, I think, if you go for the subscription.
The leader has just done a 131.45. The leader's just done a 131.42.
Scruffy lap.
E7, you're now 2.8 off the leader's pace. The car ahead has just done a 134.00. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. The leader has just done a 130.88.
I redeemed myself a little bit. Still quite slow in comparison of what we're capable of. 33.5.
B15, you're currently 2.7 off the pace.
Yeah, we're quite a way down here, aren't we? Yeah, currently sat overall 27th out of 28 people who have actually qualified in total. So, yeah, I mean, car number 30, yeah, car 30 out of 31. Sorry, 32, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be the same as before, isn't it? And I think it's part and parcel of like when you can race as well, isn't it? I think this time of day, when you are racing this time of day, it's difficult because there's only really like there's not as many splits, so the field spread in the races is a lot greater. So it can be quite difficult to be competitive, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't like being 2K anyway. Who wants to be 2K rated anyway? That sounds like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, doesn't it? Who wants to be 2K rated anyway? So it must be on a German server this time because the pings for all of the European guys are quite low, which is good. Last race, I think, was on an American server because it was the American guys that had the better pings. So, I mean, we've definitely got a bit more pace, but even where we are now, I don't even think we can match or get anywhere close to these guys, to be fair. I think a 32.5 is probably my all-time fastest lap around here the last couple of days, so we're a second slower than what we potentially could do, but yeah, these guys are all in another league. Yeah, I think that happens, Neil. You get comfortable with a series and you kind of your iRating reflects that series, so it can be quite difficult when you jump into another series to you know, be on the pace and be competitive. Which you know, I suppose it's not really iRacing's fault, of course, but it does make it quite difficult to, if you want to kind of explore and do you know, different races, isn't it, to stay at a certain level. But you have to sort of take it, I suppose, if you want to try different things and you want to drive different different cars, have a more wholesome experience of iRacing in general. Yeah, you just sort of have to accept it for what it is, and accept that even when you might be on a real high, it only takes a couple of races in the wrong series to be straight down at the floor again. So it's probably my problem as well, is that in the past I've jumped around far too much in different series, and like I've alluded to, I race at funny times. I don't race at peak
Car number
times.
30. There's some good drivers out there.
So
our target is to finish around P18.
Because you don't race at peak times, like I said, the field spread and the rating spread is quite quite spread out.
Get ready.
Yeah, that's pretty decent pace, O'Neill, to be fair.
Mills. In the left column.
I think aren't you just... Have you driven GT4s before? I know obviously we've had the refresh, but...
The safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour.
I feel like even from like going from last week to this week, I've learnt a lot about this car. It's just more than anything, I think it's learning just to, and I think it's to do with my driving in general. I think in a lot of cars, I put too. Oh, there's a crash on the bloody pace car lap, really.
Don't lie to me, Darian.
Yeah, I tend to put too much steering in, and I don't know if this is just a part and parcel of coming from the Logitech, and I'm still, although I've been running this now for about nearly 6 months, coming to a decent wheelbase. Maybe with the Logitech I really had to turn in more than, because I didn't have the detail there. So yeah, just sort of trying to retrain my brain a little bit that I don't actually need to turn and be as aggressive on the steering wheel and put as much steering angle in as I was doing before. So on the start here, we've got 4 cars behind us. I think the other problem for me as well, like, was last season I was constantly changing what I was racing every season, and you know, you spend half the season learning the car, and then by the time you sort of getting comfortable and getting a groove with it, you're kind of out of it again and learning something new. So I'm just trying to be a bit more settled. Last season was meant to be TCR. Last couple of seasons were meant to be like TCRs and the Mazdas, but I've not really been in the Mazda for quite some time either. Anyway, time to. Seems like we've left quite a bit of a gap here to the LMP3s this time, so this start could be carnage.
Get ready. Keep your nose clean. Go, go, go.
I've already got a car in the wall.
Right side. Clear right.
And you still get idiots going in the back here.
Hold your line.
Like,
Clear right.
seriously.
Nice start. Come on, Nick. Right, the guy ahead of us is Mills, car number 23, B license, and their rating is 2.3.
Idiotic starts, honestly. So many races. I've like the race I've done here. So many of them, people are just having instants before we even go green and cross the line. It's people forget. People get too racy in that final corner,
Incident in.
forgetting that they are
Baker, yellow flag. The gap
on cold
to
tyres.
14th in front is now 1.2.
Yeah, fingers crossed, Damien. I can still see in my rear wing, so at least I've got my rear wing.
Incident in turn 13. Looks like it's Stefanov.
Just a really unfortunate place, I think, where we go green here. It's not an easy corner.
Relax, focus, keep it smooth. V14.
Get up the TC, please. Thank you. Car in front hasn't got a rear wing by the looks of it.
The gap to Mills ahead is now 1.0.
How much is that Porsche going to be hurting though? Going to be the corners, I think, where he's going to hurt, if anywhere.
E14. Okay, Nick, you're reeling. Mills in. The gap's now 0.8.
Can't compete with that straight line speed of the Porsche. It's gone. Really need to get real close to him in the first couple of corners to stand a chance into here.
Mandel is entering the pits. He's in P11. He should come out a little way behind you.
Well, I was hoping that was one of our cars. It was an LMP3. LMP3 traffic coming through.
You're being caught by the faster class cars. Blue flag.
Right side, clear right.
Blue flag.
Car right. Hold your line, clear right. On your right, clear right.
There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag.
All right, we've lost the guys in front now because of the traffic.
It's increasing. It's now 2.3. Blue flag.
Car right, clear right.
Blue flag.
On your right, clear right.
There's an incident in turn 14. We think it might be Baker. Yellow flag. Caution. Blue flag. Okay, Nick. There's a faster class car approaching.
Right side, clear right.
The next car is Baker. Car number 32. C license. Blue flag. That's 20 minutes to go.
Right side, clear right. On your left.
What
Clear
on
left.
earth was he doing?
There's an incident in turn 7. Daly.
Car right,
Blue flag.
clear right.
Pointless, like 4Xs.
Incident points. Yellow flag. Incident in turn 10. It looks like Daly.
P3 letting the drive me.
It was 7 seconds ahead of Zion a couple of laps ago.
I knew
Well,
I
now-
should have done PCC, Cleo.
Only like 1.3 ahead of him now. It's crazy how much time we've just lost. Slow down. Yeah.
There's an incident in turn 12. The gap to Van der Morel behind is now 1.2 seconds. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Alright, Nick. The next car is Balding. Car number 31. B license.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Not a lot you can do about that. When you get the slowdown, you get the slowdown. So
Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Come on, push like a bastard, we'll get this guy.
that sort of says to me, either I need to improve something in this with this BMW, or it's setup related, because that guy seemingly was able to get the power down quite easily.
The guy in front is Van der Morel, car number 24, B license, and their rating is 2.3. The gap to Van der Morel ahead is increasing, it's now 1.2.
I think it all comes down to just trying, it's very difficult to do, but trying not to steer too much in that final corner.
B14, your last lap time was at 1:33.79. Okay, Nick, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. There's a faster car approaching, they're on our lap, so there'll be no blue flag.
Car right. Clear right.
The gap to Van der Morel ahead is now 1.5. We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
Really attack that sausage curb. It's not something I want to do. Tried to go a bit straighter and get the power down earlier, but just ended up losing time.
That was at 1:33.68. gap to P13 in front is now 2.3 seconds. Blue flag. There's faster cars behind. This group includes their class leader.
Car left. Clear left. Left side.
Blue flag.
Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Faster car behind. Blue flag.
That was the incident.
You've just done a 134.25. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds.
Car right. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Flashback.
You do realise when there's a car on the apex, you cannot
12
drive through it,
incident
yeah?
points.
Fuck's sake. Some of you P3 guys are just absolute morons, I'm sorry.
26 B license, and their rating is 2.3.
I agree with you, mate.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Yeah, me too.
You fucking tosser.
I think that was the same guy that hit us the last time he came round as well.
There's an incident in turn 12. There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
Are you new here, Daly?
That's not a very nice thing to say.
On your right. Clear right.
P15.
Got races like this though, and races with people like this that genuinely demoralise you on iRacing as well. Like,
Blue flag.
it just makes me not want to race.
I am
Right
over
side.
so alone.
Clear right.
Shiny car.
The gap to Luke behind is increasing. It's now 4.0 seconds.
It's like, what's the point in me spending all this time
Blue flag.
to try and improve my iRating just to get absolutely destroyed in a matter of a few races?
On your right. Clear right.
There's just no, like, thought about the corners coming up in some of these guys that drive the faster cars. They don't think about, right, there's this the complex of chicanes coming up. Car in front's probably going to put his car here, so I should probably avoid him. And also, he's a slower car, so he's not going to be that fast off the corner. Everybody was saying at the end of LeBrocas on Sunday, weren't they, about like how respectful everybody was. My issue with like people on iRacing, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole of ranting, but my issue with like iRacing is, and what I don't understand,
hurry up on a lap, mate.
people drive like that, but it's a paid subscription service. You are paying to drive like an idiot and wreck people's races. Like, if you want to go do that thing, go and buy an off-the-shelf arcade kind of racer, like Forza, or, you know, something that's not as... I would say, well, iRacing is serious, to be fair, to some people, but yeah, it's something that's a little bit more fun if you just want to go and have some fun with your mates and go and smash into them and don't care how you drive, but don't ruin it for everybody else. It's so frustrating when you not only put time and money into things to then just have a rubbish experience. It's moments like this, like where the iRacing penalty system isn't particularly fair. You know, I've taken 12x in this race and I've not done anything wrong. But
To go, 5 minutes left. Okay, Nick, relax, focus, keep it smooth. Luke is getting closer. The gap is now 1.8.
it once again comes round to the comment and the age-old conversation about saying to a lot of people recently, driving standards just not what they used to be.
There's a faster car approaching.
I say not what they used to be. I've only been on the service about a year and a half, but
Flag.
Yep, toss that.
Right side. Clear right.
Class leader from a faster class is behind. Blue flag, 15th place.
Right side, clear right.
Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right.
Okay, Nick.
Car left. Clear left.
but moments like that, it's gassed it out the corner, even though the racing line goes that direction.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I mean, it's a good job there's like more of a run up there, or else I mean, maybe he wouldn't have done it if there was as much runoff, but again, it's just like little things like that. People just don't really think about.
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you.
Car right. Clear right.
Just killed my race. Like, I just don't know. My head's not in it now. Shouldn't get angry when racing, but
The car in front of us is now Balding, car number 31, B licence. There's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
alright, white flag.
One more to go. There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be Baker. Incident in turn 6. Looks like it's Daly. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I don't know if that was for position. I think it was.
Incident in turn 6. It looks like Baker and Daly.
Well, they're probably on a little bit of a... You hit me, so I'm going to hit you back sort of moment. Just going to hang on.
P14. Okay, it's over.
P14.
Well done, mate. Good finish.
I mean, it's a good finish, don't get me wrong. But given that we were fighting on the fringe of the top 10, just outside the top 10, and then it's kind of taken out of our hands, it's always a bit souring, isn't it? Anyway, let's pull over and we'll take a look at those incidents again. We're going to have massively hemorrhage more safety rating here because of that. So let's have a look at lap 1 for a start. I mean, I could have maybe gone around to the right, but, you know, was there anywhere for me to go?
That's the end of the session.
I mean, at that point, no, there's nowhere for me to go. I could have maybe kept creeping forward, but yeah, guy behind just drives into the back, doesn't really acknowledge the fact that I've stopped, possibly. Maybe not his fault so much. He clearly was slowing down. Just didn't slow down enough, unfortunately. So that was that one. I'm not sure what lap it was. Let's have a look. It's going to be this lap, isn't it? And I get like he's battling with other people and the other LMPs are getting away and, you know, he's losing time behind me. But at the end of the day, that's just part and parcel of the all-class racing. You should not just drive through people. I mean, come on. Where was I to go? Not really sure where the other contact happened, but I want to say it was the same guy, but no, it's this guy here. Same corner though as well. This wasn't as bad, I don't think, but yeah, literally drives into the back of me, which causes a domino effect of the other car going into the back. I mean, where is he going to go? He's got so tight behind the back of me there. He has got nowhere to go when he wants to just like put his foot on the floor and gas it out. So just poor planning really from these guys. The white car, given where the white car is, he probably, like from that position, he could drive around the outside of me, but just needless, pointless stuff from that guy. But it's done now. It's over. Can't do anything about it. I'm sure the results will paint another pretty picture. We've lost like 0.7 on our safety rating in 2 races. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, 0.44 lost, and we only lose 1 I rating, so minimise the damage on our I rating at least. 32.6 was our fastest lap, so faster laps than the 2 guys in front. But yeah, just more frustrating stuff. So frustrating. 31.1 was the fastest, so 1.5 seconds slower than the fastest lap. At this rate, we're going to need to jump in a GT3 and do a load of running at the Ringmeister this week. But anyway, one more race starts in 6 minutes, so I'm going to have a lav break and just get a quick snack. And then we'll jump into the final race of the stream before iRacing takes a downtime. I'll be right back.
track temperature is falling. It's now 31 Celsius.
Looks like I set a new fastest lap for me there. 32.64645 is my fastest ever lap in this car and track. So, yeah, not a massive amount off Neil's pace if he's doing 32.5s. The problem is here. But I've just been running with the setup, and now I've got to go back to running without the setup. So I don't know how much difference it's going to make. But thanks for anybody that is here. Appreciate it. Sorry, the racing's not been tip-top, and sorry as well for losing it a little bit in the last one. But yeah, it's just really frustrating, isn't it? It's really frustrating to be trying to, you know, do everything you can to enjoy your experience, and then you just got people who just seemingly don't care. But it is what it is. Thankfully, I've got plenty of safety rating in the bag to burn. But again, it's just more frustrating that yesterday, I started yesterday out with 4.99 and we've lost like 0.7 in 2 days. The iRacing, I don't know, I feel personally a lot of the time I'm more bothered about losing and gaining and losing the safety rating than I am the actual iRacing. The iRacing is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm only as fast as I can. I'm only as fast as I am. As much as, and I'll continue to like work on my, you know, technique and continue to try and become a better driver, a more competitive driver. But at this moment in time, right here, right now, I'm only as fast as I am. And if I'm against faster guys, there's not really a lot you can do. So, iRating for a lot of it is out of your hands. Safety rating is a lot more in your hands, but you know, you shouldn't have to just think, oh, I'm going to trundle around at the back on my own to get a positive safety rating. You know, you shouldn't have to be selective over the race as you do and how you approach a race. But let's try and put that to the back of my mind for this one, and hopefully we can finish on a bit more of a high at least, which would be nice.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
And once again, I dare say we're in top split, aren't we? Yeah, because we've got Adrian, who is the 6K driver. So Yeah, familiar faces from races earlier. Brent was in there with us earlier on. Yeah, that's it. I always tell myself, you know, don't get hung up on iRating. But I feel like sometimes it has this weird hook on you. It's like you go on a bit of a run, you know, you gain iRating, and then you're kind of like really pumped for it.
Your exit's clear. Stay behind the
So
white
when
line.
that run comes to an end and you start to lose a lot of iRating, you do kind of get suckered in a little bit. But for me, I'd rather be slow, but give everybody the impression that I'm a clean driver by having a top-end A-rated license. But anyway, let's knuckle down. Oh, that's not going to help our safety rating, is it? And again, I'm not going to make excuses, but that could be coming from the open back to the fixed setup. I much prefer to go the other way. Start on the fixed and go to the open, but... Right, come on.
All right, Nick, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
There's a line I've been using a lot recently as well, which is like, I was just unfortunate, it was just unfortunate, and honestly, I don't want it to sound like an excuse, and I wonder if I overuse it sometimes, but I do feel a lot of the situations I've been in recently have just been unfortunate instances out of my control.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
Alright, let's put it to, I need to put it to the back of my mind now. I need to focus on this one. Mental reset. Well, hold it, so we'll get a banker in at least, hopefully. But that was not good.
The leader's just done a 131.77. The leader has just done a 130.58, 6th place. That puts you 3.1 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 133.74.
So bumpy in the middle of that chicane. A little bit of wheel spin on exit. It's bad corner loss all my time. That was rubbish.
New fastest lap for Error, 130.52. 14th.
I mean, he's just lapping for fun, isn't he? Nobody's near him at all. 0.8 of a second back to the next guy. It's insane. So our fastest lap, if we could have pulled it off, would have put us P14. But the minute we are, well, no, now we're underneath our door number. And dropping. I do sometimes wonder though what a 6K driver is doing in a D-licensed like race. Clearly just in here to rack up the wins for his stats. So on a European server again, looking at the pinks. Wow, somebody's racked up 9 instant points. Very easy to do though, yeah, like I say, it's very, very easy to do. Like those rears up, or even getting off track, you know, just trying to get that optimal line through that corner complex after the back straight. So easy, especially on the last long right-hander, just to cut a little bit too much. Very, very easy to do. But it looks like we dropped down to P20.
That's the end of the session, 20th place.
So yeah, we'll get ready now for the, well, like I said, final race of the stream. This one, iRacing will be going down at 1 o'clock anyway. So yeah, won't be able to get another one of these in for sure. I don't understand sometimes why it takes people so long to grid up. They clearly sat there in their rigs because they've just done qualifying. Yet they decide to just say, just sit there waiting, letting the clock tick down, frustrating everybody.
Okay, Nick, we'll be in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to finish in position 18. The track temp is 29
18.
Celsius.
So
the air temp is 22.
To pick
Okay,
up a
rolling
couple of
start.
places from P20 if we can.
Stay behind, roll in the left lane. The safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour. You need to get closer to roll.
The stand behind got very close to me there. This is the problem sometimes with these pace car laps, that it just gets, it's like an accordion, isn't it? It's,
Oh, you gave me 4x.
for fuck's sake!
Bro, you gave me 4x again. What the fuck?
This is fucking stupid. $8X on the fucking pay. Alright. It's so difficult just to drive behind the freaking pace car. Seriously. Consistent speed.
You need to catch up to roll. Okay, Nick, stay calm, focus. Floor it, green, green, green. The car in front is not the cleanest racer. Roll, car number 21, D license. There's an incident in turn 6. I think it might be Ian.
Car left. Hold your line.
Why do you gas it up under yellow flags? Come on,
Still
get
there.
a grip, guys.
Still there.
It's
Hold your
really
line,
amazing
clear
that you
left.
tried to go through that
On your
chicane
left.
too wide.
Hold your line.
Turn 9.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Nick, the next car.
Left side.
Glennie, how would I just take it
left.
easy? At least
On
like
your
the first
left.
2 laps.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold your line.
Glenn, all we're going to do, mate, is lose time
Hold
to
your
this
line.
front
Clear
pack.
left.
So
There's an incident in turn 14.
Brother, this chip gave me 8x information left. I don't know what are your expectations.
B17. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like wood. Yellow flag. Incident in turn 2. Looks like it's angle.
Right side. Clear right.
The car in front of us is Del Val, car number 9, and their rating is 2.5.
let's go, Thomas.
Not being funny, at the minute, this series, I think, is on par with the frickin' F4 series. It's ridiculous.
Okay, Nick, the next car is Salgarino, car number 30, B license. The leader has just done a 131.00.
I think it's going to compound me into the 3s in the safety rating now, my license. Ridiculous.
B18. The gap to Salgarino ahead is now 1.0 seconds. The guy in front is not the cleanest racer. Raw, car number 21, B license. There's an incident in turn 12. We think it might be Naku. Incident in turn 13. We think it might be Sergey. Yellow flag.
On your left. Clear left.
We're on the verge of being disqualified here. Any more cut tracks and you're out. There's an incident in turn 14. It looks like it's Francois. Shown us the meatball flag. We'll need to come in for repairs. The guy in front is Francois. Car number
I just
22.
give up. I
15 minutes
absolutely
left.
give
That's
up.
15 minutes. Stay focused. We're still in this.
Why do people like feel the need? Like there's stuff going on here, right? There's stuff going on. Everyone's trying to pick their way through safely, and he just gasses it up. Like, I'm not saying I wasn't at fault there, right? Because for me, I I can see, like, I was there. I was deciding what to go. I saw a gap open up, so I come in there. But he shouldn't, in this situation, he should not be going full throttle through an instant like that. I'm not saying I'm completely innocent in that. I should have maybe stayed a little bit more, or I should have gone around on the grass. But just, I don't know.
Come on. Alright.
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining. Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
All right, Nick. The next car is Ian, car number 4, and their rating is 4.3.
Left side. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Right side. Clear right.
Thank you.
Gap to P22 ahead is increasing. It's now 17 seconds. 23rd place.
I think you should, mate. Just rewind to the pace car lap, Damien. That's all I'll say.
Blue flag. The gap to P10 behind is now 1.6, 1 lap ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
Blue flag. Okay, Nick. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, man. Keep pushing.
Gives to the right roll.
Thank you.
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Benjamin. The gap to 13th place. Behind is now 2.0. 1 lap ahead.
I'll let you by, Ryan, don't worry.
Come on.
Blue flag.
Me?
Okay, Nick. Halfway home. Fuel looks good. That was 134.10.
On your right. Clear right.
Blue flag. The lap time was at 134.34. B24 is reeling you in. The gap's now 18 seconds. He's faster than you into turn 12. B23. Alright, Nick. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Whoops.
Well, I've been a bit quiet. I just don't really know what more to say. I'm completely honest.
Is your car okay? Yeah, it gets a bit cooked.
frustrating because I'm staying with these guys. This is the guy I was behind on the pace car lap, Raoul.
Gotta lock in now because we got company. You got it, Ollie, you got it. Come on, Ryan, lock in, bro.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I believe it.
Left side.
Blue flag.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Blue flag.
No point like taking that place from Raoul at all.
Thanks, Eva.
I really want to say some choice words on the
Round is
radio,
getting
but
closer. The gap's come down to 15 seconds.
not really much point because nobody cares. That's the problem.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Incident in turn 12. It looks like Sergey. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
Get him, Ollie.
Ah, my DQs.
Did you say
2
so?
litres remaining.
Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever cut that corner. Well, I couldn't tell you that the last time I was in the 3,000 3 rated licenses. What is going on in front? Like, seriously. This is Raoul. I don't think it was Raoul. I think it was the car in front, maybe? Yeah, what is the car in front doing? Just literally comes to a stop on the race, like on the parade lap. Lights it up again. And then Raoul does the same thing. Maybe he's been like spooked or something, but just keep a constant speed on the parade lap. It's not difficult. Like, come on. And then we had lap 1. It's just... It's comparable to Formula 4s, like Damien. Like, everybody jokes like Formula 4s is such a dirty series. I haven't had anything but bad races today. And I mean, I've just come off the back of like a bad sports car race as well because of LMP3s who refuse to acknowledge you're on an apex and just think they can drive straight through you. And then we have to put up with this. And I mean, so this is the next thing, right? Here. Yellows are being thrown here. Yeah, yellows. I'm off the gas. I'm taking it cautiously because I don't know what's going on. Guy just drives into the back of it. It's like, come on.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
We're going through a corner. There's an instant in front. How can you judge what is going to happen? Just ease off and give yourself a bit of time. But no, we just have to try and drive through full throttle. Yeah, you've probably heard the chat like me and Neil's been having, but like, you know, iRating's not the be all and end all, but it's just like, I don't know. It's so frustrating. Like I said in commentary at the time, right? I was in two minds where to go because I didn't really know where to go. Do I avoid on the grass or do I go? I was going to avoid on the grass, and then this gap opens in the middle, right? And so I go for it, but literally this guy just, I don't know. Real life, mate. I mean, I know it's only, I'm getting far too involved in this.
Just retired from the race.
It's far too involved in this, but real life, you would get slapped on the arse, something chronic, if you did something like this, like went really fast through an incident. Everybody's just like trying to take an opportunity wherever they can see one. And that's one of the things I think I like more about Gran Turismo. I'm pretty sure Gran Turismo kind of, it's been a while since I did a kind of race in Gran Turismo Sport, but they group drivers together on their licenses. I don't know. I kind of feel like iRacing needs a system in place to enforce yellow flags more, because they're just a joke at the minute. Everybody just literally thinks yellow flag, it's an opportunity for me to put my foot down and just absolutely gun it without caring about the consequences or anything. I mean, the amount of times you see just massive piles of smoke and people just think the way to get through an incident is just keep your foot in and drive straight through it. I shouldn't get this frustrated about it, but it's been a very, very frustrating day. Yeah, exactly. They do it on the ovals, so why can't they do it in everything? It's ridiculous. I've lost nearly a full safety rating point in that race. So the last 2 days, I've lost 1.58 safety rating and almost 200 I rating. It's just, yeah, it's so frustrating. Yeah, I know. The thing is, though, it was on the back. Today was on the back of yesterday, like the sports car challenge race that I did last night, which is coming out on the channel later. So this was sort of meant to be a kind of, yeah, I'm feeling more confident at this track. Yes, I'm going to have some good races, and I don't really remember. You know what? The last race 2 and 3 today have been so frustrating. I can't even remember what happened in race 1 now. I genuinely don't remember what happened in the first race we did today. 19th. But like, we took 4x from here that wasn't our fault. 12x in the sports car series that wasn't our fault. 16x in this one. Well, I'd say 16, but 12x, potentially 16x that weren't our fault in this one. And yeah, I think that's right, Neil. You know, all my racing's done now for the week anyway, so I don't really need to worry about it anymore. Just do it for fun. And I know I jokingly said about racing GT3s at the Nords this week because that's what the Ringmeister is, just to try and get some safety rating. But maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just go and drive around at the back. It's just frustrating because you go from like the highs of like the weekend racing in top split at the Nürburgring and coming P5 in a top split race to then racing this, and it's just demoralizing. Absolutely demoralizing. Anyway, guys, if you did, thank you very much for those who are here, and if you've watched this back at any point, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. We'll go away, we'll reset, and hopefully we can come back next week and have some much better results. We won't be racing GT4s next week, I don't think, because I think it's next week is in Mexico. So yeah, we won't be racing GT4s next week, so a week off the GT4s. So we'll have to find another road series to race next week. Maybe we'll go and do some Mazda MX-5s or something at Navarra, or yeah, skip Barbers next week at Ringmeister. So yeah, we'll be back in these, not next week, the week after. Back in the Super Formula Lights next week, though. We're heading to the Red Bull Ring next week, so that should be fun. I enjoyed the time around the Interlagos last week. So yeah, anyway, thanks guys, everybody. Thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Sorry it wasn't bit of a better stream, and sorry it turned into a bit of a moan and depressing stream towards the end, but yeah, just try and go away and make it better next time. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. Till next time, have a good day. See ya.